Howdy, howdy, everybody, and welcome back. So we've rolled into April, and just checking out all our fields. This field is ready for second application of fertilizer, and this is my sugarcane field. I was questioning whether or not I would have to uh, plow and replant it, and it turns out that while plowing would uh, make it so that I get better yield, it is not required. Now, I did spread lime on this field, um, but it's showing that I did not in most places. But here's a spot that is showing that it is for limed. So, um, I'm actually going to attempt to spread lime on it again and see what happens. But then this is our potato field. It's ready for its second uh, application of fertilizer also. So we got both these fields for fertilizer. Now, this is the lavender field. Um, it's still showing growing, so I don't know what's going on with it. I'm going to give it, well, the field that's right next to uh, the the yard. It's lavender also, and that is not one of our fields. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on, watching, waiting, and see if it switches over to being ready for harvest. So now this field here was planted in grass. We do own it, and we could mow it and get and bale it, so we have some bales. Um, but now this, what we're coming up on is the field that was in sunflowers that we did not make hardly any money off of. So we ended up putting a different sheep pen than what we put on the other field. We've got a couple of sheep in here. We actually only put two sheep in here, so we're going to just let them grow. In this field, or pen, um, this one does require water, and then right now we've got 100% meadow. Um, we could put grass in here, but it doesn't. Well, we will go ahead and put grass in here. I might just snag a bale or two from the other field. So, but our other pen, or I'll just bring the equipment over here and mow and bale this field. I mean, it won't take long to mow and bale it, but then next up is our poplar field. And let's get out of the field because you can't see me. There you can see me, kind of. But yeah, um, as you can see, it's ready for harvest. Now, let's go ahead and do this now. Go over to vehicles. All right. All the non-Colossus Harvester headers we are going to sell. And the reason behind that is we want equipment that's going to be able to keep up with our uh, the harvesters. So, um, and we are going to go ahead and let go of the old combine. Since we got the Colossus harvester, we just don't need it. So, uh, That header that I just sold, we never used. I had purchased it for doing the lavender, and it still has not matured. So, but whatever. All right, so jumping down to the headers for the forage harvesters, let's go ahead and grab the the Colossus Harvester header. That's going to cover. Well, we're going to need poplar. Let's see, what all does that do? Now, so it turns out it looks like we very well might need to buy. No, never mind. All right. So poplar, camouflage, and I've been setting my headers to 10 meters, mainly because it just makes the turns so much easier. So that's why I've been doing it. It makes, like I said, it makes things easier for the turns, especially with the fields that are right up against the map boundary. So we'll go ahead and buy that header outright. And the reason why we're buying it outright is, well, we're going to need it regularly. So, all right. Yeah, got bales over there. So, I've got two trailers, but I went ahead and disconnected one of them. If I need the second one, I'll come back and grab it. But um, this setup actually turns easier than our old setup. Um, Even though this forage harvester is so much larger than the truck we were using, um, because we don't have all that extra stuff hanging off the front, and because we're not using a 53-foot trailer, it just makes things easier. So let's turn. Okay. And probably really ought to go. Let's see. All right, off to the races we go. In a little bit, we will. Looks like we will have to come back and do a little bit of cleanup. Can't say I've ever really had that issue as much, but for whatever reason, it started it out with thinking the header's bigger than it is. So, but we'll get this knocked out, and we'll just keep working. Like I said, well, we'll get it knocked out. I'll get that all cleaned up at the end, and we'll just work through everything. We got ourselves a fair bit to do. Actually, let me. Get this guy going real quick. Got 2 fields to spread the fertilizer on currently, and then we're going to try spreading lime on the sugarcane field again. And then once we get harvested, we'll have to lime and fertilize poplar field. Now, as you can see, there's one little bitty spot that, for whatever reason, didn't get planted. But yeah, it's one small spot. It's not going to be the end of the world, so we'll just let that be. So, all right. All right. I'll get this knocked out, and we'll keep working. All right. So we got the poplar all harvested. Um, I actually went ahead and moved my mowing equipment over to the one grass field, and I've got someone mowing at the moment. We do have a couple pallets of wool here, so we are going to go ahead and put those on the trailer, and we're going to get those sold off. Now actually happens to be about the best time to sell wool. So it makes sense to go ahead and sell it. So there's pallet 1. We're just going to drive this on. Now, in just 2 months, we actually went through one full trailer load of bales, and this was what's sitting there is the second trailer load that was sitting here. So that is why I went ahead and come on, get off. Let's see if we can get this. Yeah, this works. All right. So we put the truck on this field to spread lime again, and it is giving me no warning of needing lime. So I'm guessing 2 times the charm, but that's all right. All right, we're going to move this truck over to the poplar field. We'll get it limed. Our truck that's got the fertilizer, he's over on the potato field, and it looks like he might be finished too. So we'll move him over to the sugarcane field, and we'll just rotate through. So all right. All right. We're going to run these 2 bales over to sale. It is the export company again for the sale point, which just happens to be convenient, handy. So I'll take it. And then we'll go check on our mowers, see how they're coming along. We do still have to move our fertilizer buggy, but I could hop off, use the forklift to unload these, or I can just do this. Or I'm going to have to. We're going to be lazy. Maybe. Oh, shoot. Um, yeah. No, that's where we can buy. We can't sell it. Okay. Well, in that case, we're just going to build a cell station on our yard, and we'll just deal with it that way. This is the first trailer I've ever had the issue of it getting stuck like it was. So, but for the time being, we'll just leave this here, and let's go check on our mowers. On our mower. And it looks like it is time for us to wash our fertilizing buggy. Alright, he's coming along nicely enough. So let's grab our baler. Now the baling, we're going to get this baled. We're doing the 224 centimeter bales, and they'll knock out just nice and pretty. So we'll get this baled up while One hand is finishing the mowing. There's a couple little spots that he didn't hit, but that's okay. So I'll get this knocked out, and we'll see where we're at afterwards. All right, so we got it mowed and baled. This is the second trailer of grass, and we've already dropped the first load off. So let's. All right, looks like we ended up with just 2 bales left. Um, oh, it ended up taking it. So let's take a look, see what the state is. Oh wow, that was only half of what it would take. Um, so we're gonna need more grass, but that is all right. But on a side note, if I was to do this field over, I would definitely change this side over here, um, because this is very tight to get into, and anything more than what I've got here um, would not make it in here. Um, I was looking at, I was planning on doing semi trailer, but anything more than this setup is too much. Wouldn't be able to get in there. So another option we could do is we could use our forage harvester, um, mow, and putting it in a dump trailer. That is an option we could do too, but we already have this equipment, so we'll stick with this for the time being. Now, thinking about it, the 3 trucks that it takes that I have for doing the mowing, the 3 trucks alone would pay for the forage harvester and the header. So, um, it's something I wasn't thinking about when I made the setup, but I was just thinking about it just now. So, all right, well, let's scroll through our trucks, see where everything's at. All right. There's the wood chips in this trailer. I have not sold them off yet because wood chips. We're half of what maximum yield or maximum sale price is right now. So if we wait till January, we'll get better money for them. So for the time being, we are just going to hold on to these wood chips, and yeah, we'll just hold on to them. So all right, let's go ahead and build us our sell point. I think we'll put it right here. So this field's limed. So the only truck we got running is the Mercedes with the fertilizer buggy. So once he gets finished, we'll bring him over here to the poplar field. We'll get the first application of fertilizer spread. And let's sell off these two pallets of wool. 23K, and our sheep in that pen are not anywhere near fully grown. So that's very promising. Tell you what, let's go ahead and bring this trailer back over there. Because since we already got the forklift on here, what I'll probably end up doing is leave a forklift here and leave a forklift over at the other spot. So, but I'm going to work through finish getting everything fertilized, and we'll finish things up. But I think I'm going to call things here. I want to say thank you all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, follow, leave a comment, and I hope to catch you guys next time. Take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.